And welcome to another episode of Reckless Eating Shorts, aka We Shorts. Matt Zion here. So, very interesting item from the makers of Cards Against Humanity, a very entertaining game I've played before at Old Man Tom's house. These are original Prongles, salt and potato flavor. They also have an onion and potato flavor. This is once you pop, that's great. It's humorous. Why is this a thing? Why is this thing? So let's talk about this. There's a story behind this thing. I know you guys are gonna go like, oh, I'm gonna put the time code in one of your reviews. Stop that, no backstory. No, you just start the video and you eat, you stupid piece of shit. You review the food. I don't care about your day. So, Prongles. I've never heard of this concept before. It was during Black Friday, I believe, is when they released this as a limited time item in Target stores only. I believe it's only Target that had them. They popped up on a lot of Instagram food reviewers that I watch, and so I was curious about them. I couldn't find them. Shout out to a few different places, or a few different people that sent me info on these. Off the top of my head, I could only remember one person that specifically told me how to find them, and that was the junk food aisle. Now, sadly, the item locator for Target didn't really work. Nothing in my area had these. So I started hunting. I went out and eventually I went to, it was like my last ditch effort. I went to a location in Brea, California, Target. Very interesting one. It has like, down below, it's like a parking underneath, and then you go up an escalator into the store. Very strange. But I was like, I went and looked. Now, here's the key. They were only putting these out with the board games area. So like, basically where Cards Against Humanity would be, but also with all the board games and stuff. Who the hell would be looking for actual potato chips in that section of Target? No idea why they thought this was a good idea, but ours was always sold out. So I went straight, I got to the Brea location, I went straight there, and they did not have it. And I was like, you know what, I'd heard it was a limited time run, they were not selling these for very long, so I'm probably just shit out of luck. And so I was like, well, I'm in Brea, you know, maybe they'll have some food item I don't know about, which is usually not the case. All the Targets in California are pretty much the same. But I was just walking around, I happened to walk past the dairy section, and they had a small little area that was a discounted, going soon to half off priced stuff. Boom! One was sitting right there. I was so happy. I just looked at it and went, that's what dedication gets you, folks. So, like I said, very strange item. Now here's the secret to it. It is just another brand of potato chips. I am personally not going to destroy this to show you, but I mean, like, if you can rip this off. It's just some generic brand of potato chips. So basically, they must have approached a company that it's not Pringles. It's some company I've never heard of before, but it's just some generic, Pringles-like chip company. And they were like, can we slap the Prongles thing on it and sell it? And they were like, sure. And that was it. So that's pretty, how did this happen? This is such a strange item and strange execution of selling it. Just freaking weird, man. All right, and this is what they look like. They're a little bit thicker than your normal Pringles, so whatever this chip company is, that's probably what it is. Yeah, maybe I will try to rip this thing apart and we'll show it. Here we go. So this reminds me of, there's a competitor to Pringles. Is it Lay's? Oh, I can't actually remember. But it's another tube variation. You can get it at all the Walmarts right next to it. But it's just a much thicker Pringle. I mean, that's it. It tastes exactly the same. They're almost the exact same type of chip. But I would say this also has a lot in common with the Japanese Pringles. For whatever reason, their chips are far thicker than ours. That's what she said. I mean, they're just potato chips. There's nothing special about them. I will say I do like the texture better on these, but I do think regular Pringles way superior when it comes to flavor. So it was $1.50. Normally they'd be $3, so they'd be a little overpriced, obviously, because it's a gimmick. If you got them at full price, I got it half price. I'm gonna base it off of that. They get a 4 out of 5. They're fine. They're just a very interesting gimmick. Am I even gonna be able to, like, I can't even do this. You know what I'll do? I'll go on the internet. There you go. You can see it. Boom. That's what it is. That way I don't have to rip mine apart. But Prongles, weird. Just the weirdest thing in the planet. I mean, what are your thoughts? I'm very curious to see, like, someone outside of this whole food reviewer thing that I do, because we were fascinated by this. Like, myself and all the Instagram food reviewers, all the YouTubers I saw, we were all like, what the hell are these? But yeah, what do you guys think? From outside the bubble, let me know in the comments down below. Cards Against Humanity, wow, that took some balls to release something so fucking weird and obscure. But either way, that's that. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments down below, and we'll see you on the next episode.